We'll do that. Oh, we got to share the screen. That would be helpful for the people in Zoom there. All right, perfect. So, Zoom, you all okay? You can see that there?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Here's what we're looking at today then, good people. Got a little warm up here on the screen, a few nice questions to get us going. Still on the screen. A few other warm up questions, still related. And then today's topic, what it's going to be is a certain type of factoring now we're looking at. Okay, a special situation. Now, what's nice about this is that it overlaps a lot with what we were doing. Okay, what we're going to use for this this particular day, we're going to use the GCF as a big part of this thing. All right, and then the setup, the organization as well. That'll help help get us to where we got to go. All right, help get us to a factored version of a polynomial. Now what we got? A couple examples, a few examples. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and then that's it. Okay, and then a worksheet to get started on. If I don't say, it's even numbers only again. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8 all the way through to the end. Okay. Okay, so there they are. Any business from you all? Anything? No? Okay. Quiz on, I think, Wednesday, if that works for everyone. That's tomorrow. Yeah, because today's Tuesday, right? Tomorrow? Little quiz on radicals and prime factorization. This stuff. Right? Okay, just a few questions just to check. Tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow works? Okay, yeah. So we'll do that tomorrow. Then, let's take a look at the screen. Let's get started on these, and this will help for our activity today. Some nice basic ones to start with, and gets a little fancy there at the end. All right, so take a look at number 1. Well, I guess there's no numbers, but the first one there, 36 over 48. You got to divide those together, all right? So 36. Final answer is what? 3 over 4. I'm hearing from class. I don't know yet. I haven't even, that's so fast, I haven't even solved it. All right, so we can take a look here. What we can do is write out the factors of each, prime factors even, right? I want to do that just to show you what happens. So 36 for free, actually, no, not for free. You help me out. What's the prime factorization of 36? 6 times 6, yeah. 3, 2, 3, 2. Nice and fast, very good. Okay, so on the, instead of 36, we got, you usually put the numbers all together, but this is okay for, or the same numbers all together, but this is okay for now. 48. 6 times 8. For sure, 2 and 3. 4 and 2 giving. Yeah, squeezing it in at the bottom there. 2 and, oh, that's a 2. That's a 2. Okay. So then how does 48 get written? 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, right? 2, 3, 2, 2, 2. True. All right. So then what happens now is you want to look for the same number on the top and on the bottom, because what they'll divide out as before equal 1 and they're gone, right? So on the top, looking here, what do we got? We got a 3 that can be divided by a 3. So those are gone. We got a 2 on top and a 2 on the bottom. So those are gone. All right. We got a 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. Those are gone. And I think that's it, right? The only thing left on the top is a 3. And on the bottom, no other 3s. It ends up being 4, but for right now, we're just dividing things out, right? No more things to divide. True? True. So then what are we left with? Yeah, we multiply the top, multiply the bottom, and we'll get our answer there. 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom. Done. Okay. And hopefully that was comfy. If you split up the 36 and 48 a different way, instead of all these prime numbers, that also works, right? What you can do is you can think of what's the common factor. This is like another method you could do. What's the GCF of 36 and 48? What's that going to be? 2 first, I guess, but right? 18 and 24, right? Then what? Yeah, again, 2. 9? 12? 3? Yeah. 4. And that's it, right? So watch, what we can do is instead of 36 and 48, it's getting a bit messy, but we got, this is, when we multiply these together, that's 12, right? The GCF is 12. So this is like 12 times 3. And 48 is like 12 times 4. 12s are gone, left with the 3 over 4 as well. Same type of answer there. Okay. We'll get GCF. We'll see a little bit of that on the next slide, but came up, okay? Let's go on to the second one. What are we looking at there? Yeah, it is x to the 3. (36x to the 2y). That's all true. Okay, so I want to simplify these things, right? Let's do the prime factoring again. That'll help for this slide, right? So what does 32 end up being? Two and 16, yeah. 2 and 8. Yeah. 4 and 2. 2, 2, right? So 2. It will be 2. Yeah, I'm going to write it as 2 to the power of 5. What the heck? As opposed to 2, 2, 2. It's getting a bit long there, right? And then x to the power of 3 like that. Nice. Now we got on the bottom 36. Wow. I could see the smoke coming from your brain. That was so fast. 36. What happens to it? Oh, yeah. I've seen it before, right? 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay, so I'm going to write 2 to the 2. 3 to the 2. Yeah. X to the power of 2 and y. Beauty.
2 power of 5 equals 2 power of 2 and b 2 power of 3.
That's right. And so just hang on there. Let's admire that for a second. We get exponent rules now here, right? Okay. And when things are divided, what happens with the exponents? They're subtracted, right? Okay. 5 minus 2. Yeah. So that gives 2 to the power of 3. Okay. Yeah, for the x's now. Oh, for the x's, we got x3 minus x2. What does that give? Just x only? Oh, I put it off to the side. I didn't have to. But yeah, there it is. So the 2's are done. X's are done. What's on the bottom? We got 3 to the power of 2. That's still in there. That's along with the 3 and then the y there at the end like that, right? Perfect. 8x, 9y. Yeah. Dan, okay.
How
What's that? Zoom, go ahead.
how from where comes 8 and 9?
Oh, what you do is in your brain, 2 to the power of 3 means 2 times 2 times 2,
Oh yeah, okay.
not 6. 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8, right? On the bottom,
Yeah.
3 times 2, 9.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. So then we get this happening here. Okay, final answer. Done. Just like that. Okay, on to the next one. Looks a bit busier, right? A little strange. Okay, but before I turn the page, look what happened here when we had a 2 on the top and a 2 on the bottom, right? Those things, they worked on one another, right? They divided out. What about the x's? Same, right? So with this question here, what do we got? We have 3 with an x plus 9 like that over a 2 with the x plus 9. All right, so the 3 and the 2, taking a look at it bit by bit, 3 and the 2, can anything happen there? No, they're different, right, from one another, right? But look at this here. When you have the same thing on the top as on the bottom, just like we did with the other questions, right? Yeah, this is why I put this one on, because look, over here we had the first question, 3 and 3, those are the same. 2 and 2, those are the same. 2 and 2, that's all the same. Next question, oh, upside down, makes it hard. Let's do it right, right? 2 and 2, those work together, same and same. X's and X's. So what do we got here? A little weirder looking. Okay, a little stranger looking. We have the same thing on the top, and x plus 9 is on the bottom. They divide out is officially what happens, right? And so now it's a little less ugly than before, right? And what are we left with? 3 over 2. No? Yeah, of course. The 3 doesn't go anywhere. 2 doesn't go anywhere there, so it sticks around. But these ones, because they're the same as one another, they're gone. Beautiful. Okay. How about this one just for fun? I know Zoom likes some challenging questions sometimes. Let's check out this one. We'll
Yeah.
say we'll say 6 over 8. Now watch carefully. X squared y 9 z to the 11, okay?
Mhm.
X squared y 9 z to the 11, just to be funny. Six over 8 from class. Yeah. What happens with the x's?
Because it's the same, it's done.
They're exactly the same. Yeah. 2 minus 2, if you like, gone, right? So they're the same. Those are gone. The 9s, or the y's rather. Yeah. Those are gone. Both z's, those go together. Both 11. They're gone. So we're left with this, right? Yeah. I'll show you the next one. Okay. And well, we're not finished this one yet. Okay. What can happen next?
Divide 6 and 8.
Multiply the bottom number? No.
No, divide. Six, I think.
Yeah, watch. You can split these up just to show you. 6 is the same as 2 and 3. 8 is the same as, we can say 2 and 4. Or 2, 2, 2. Same on the top. Same on the bottom anywhere.
Yeah, 2 and 2 is done. And becomes 3 and
Final answer, 3 and 4, right? Okay, so what's cute about this question? Looks bad. Not so bad. Okay. And today I like the brackets. Today we need the brackets. So next example, it's going to be more like this one. Okay, so watch. Can I switch? Oh, no. Yeah, okay. So next example then. Looks like this one. See? Bigger numbers. So a little more factoring. 24, 36. And yeah, just for fun. You've never seen anything like this before. 2x squared y minus 10. But take a close and careful look. Yeah, I think it's 2 over 3 at the end of it. Okay, but let's just be careful, all right? So what you do is you look inside the brackets, right?
yeah, x and x is done because it's the same.
You check the whole thing. Are they all the same? Yeah. So if
Yeah.
they're the same, on the top as on the bottom, what happens? They just divide out with one another, right? Like that, like that. What are you left with?
24 and 36.
Yeah, as a first step, 24 over 36, but those numbers are pretty big. So what do? A little bit more.
Smooth down.
Sure, zooms or class says 6 times 4 for the top. What about the bottom? Sure, 6 times 6. Those divide out. Yeah, 4 over 6, not bad. Yeah, class says continue on, and you can, and continue on until you can't anymore. Yeah. 2 times 2. 2 times 3. That's right. Final answer. Okay. Or 24 over 36. What's the biggest number that goes into both? 12, I think. 2. 12 times 2 is 24. 12 times 3 is 36. 2 over 3. Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
See? I'm just showing you primes because it's a bit of a review, right? Make sure we can do that, but you can also look at it this way. Okay, so let's go on to the next set here. Perfect. So here's what I would like you guys to do for these. Together in class with your friends, try and figure out the GCF of each of these questions. I'm going to give you about 5 minutes or so to do it. And we'll check it, okay? Because this goes back in time, I think yesterday, day before. Yeah, both actually. All right. Then I'll go over the work with you. Okay. So I'll give you about 5 minutes. So Zoom, I'll be back. Okay, so here we are back now with the second part of the warm-up, and that is the GCF of these things, right? So GCF of 36 and 48. 12 I'm hearing. Let's check and see. What number goes into both? 2? Yeah, prime number. Sure, 2. So it gets you 18 when you divide, and then I go with 24. Yeah. Yeah. Next. 2 again can work. Yeah. 9 and 12. True indeed. 3. Yeah. 3 and 4. And is that it? That's right. No more common factors, right? So those ones multiply together. GCF is 12. Perfect. Fantastic. Okay, the next one. They're not set up side by side. They're all together now as plus, right? But works in the same sort of way. 7, eh? Is that the one? Okay. Class is giving me numbers and they're sounding good. So I'm just going to set it up like this, right? This is what we're looking for, the GCF. So there you go. Just go like that. 7, yes, from class goes into both for sure. That one works. Yes, you do the dividing. So what do you get? For the number, you get 8 from the 56 divided by 8, divided by 7. And then, yeah, the X sticks around as well. Yeah, this one will be 9. But watch, this is like an expression, right? It's not separate things, it's all together. So I'm going to keep it all together so that it looks like one thing. 8x plus 63 divided by 7 is 9 there. That's true. 9y like that. All right. Okay, beautiful. So we're going to use this setup in the future questions. Okay, as mentioned in the beginning there. No, the end is the answer. This is the end. GCF is 7. That's the answer. Yeah. Yeah. It's good. Don't want to do a bunch of work and then not get to. Yeah, that's what GCF stands for. You missed it from the other day, but C is the common, as you just said. F is factor, as you just said. And what we need is the greatest one, the largest one, the biggest one. Yeah. LCF might be make more sense, actually. Greatest just sounds like awesome, right? But okay. So this is going to help with the factoring, with the solving of these types of, with solving questions. Okay, so let's take a look at the third one. Similar to the earlier one, but The same and yet different. 56x to the 3 plus 63 and some stuff, right? X squared y. GCF is what? I don't know. I see the same numbers though, so I'm pretty sure a 7 is going to show up. But you also got to think of the letters as well. So the numbers and the letters. That's what's a little special with this one, okay? So doing the numbers first, we get 7 and that'll be 8 again. You get those from dividing as usual. Yeah, so what you do now is you take the, look at the x value, look at the x's and then look at the y's, right? Let's do the easy one first. There's a y there. Is there a y there? No, so it's no common factor for the y's. That's done. But there's an x there and an x there, right? Yep, okay. How many x's can we take out of here? 2. How many can we take out of here? Well, 3 are available, right? Okay. Yeah, that's the second part of the question. So there's 2 available here, x squared, 3 available here, x cubed. How many can we take out of both? X2, x squared. Okay, so you do the dividing now and you get 8x. Do the dividing and you're left with 9y. And to answer this question, GCF, I almost wrote x squared only. What do? Multiply them. Okay, so it's not just x squared, it is 7x squared like that, exactly. Okay, so that's good. And then that leaves us for the last one, which I'm going to suggest is kind of like that dividing question I gave, right? Yeah, I was just going to, what's your question then first? Go ahead.
Can we say like x, this one is x minus 6 times 2 x minus 3?
Yeah. Yeah, we can. We can say, switch the order around. Yeah, you can. And so look, from what Peter was saying, C stands for common, right? That means the same. What's the same in both of those expressions there? Well, not just x. The brackets count as the whole brackets count as the same thing, right? So what's the GCF of this thing? X and x minus 6 plus 3 and x minus 6, right? So what's the same in both? X minus 6 with the brackets, right? That's going to matter. Okay, so it's good. So the work now will look like this. You could show it like this. This is getting to be a bit long and a bit silly for this type of question, but it can still work, right? What goes into both? What's the same? X minus 6. Okay. We could even put with the brackets there. Yeah, well, watch. What we do each time from before is we divided, right? Okay, so I'm going to show it this time. Divided by x minus 6. Divided by x minus 6, just like our other warm-up question. See? What happens what do you notice here and here? They're dividing. They're the same things, right? Like whole thing, that's gone with that. X minus 6, x gone. Just like that. And what are you left with? X plus 3. Okay, but what's the GCF going to be? That's all. Yeah, you can actually officially take it right from the top there. Okay. X minus 6, and I'll put in brackets just because they're. Okay, so that gets us ready for, the 1, 2, 3, I think 4 questions that I showed you at the start of the class there. Okay, so what's going to happen is we're going to have a pretty big list, pretty big looking question. It's going to have 4 terms in it. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the GCF from the first 2 and then the GCF from the last 2. Okay, and the second step, honestly, it's just going to end up looking like kind of like this at the very end. Okay, so let's do these and so you can see what this process looks like here. So, write this down. X squared minus 7x plus 3x minus 21. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take the GCF from those 2 terms first. Okay, so we could set it up in the usual way. And when we do, what do we get as the GCF? X squared minus 7x like that. All right. What is the GCF for these 2? Well, x squared is there. Is there an x squared there? No. Only x, right. Okay. And then you do the dividing. What are you left with then? X minus 7. Nice. Okay, so watch what happens. What we do is we're going to have an x on the outside and then an x minus 7 inside the brackets like that, okay? So it starts to look like our last question that we just did. Same over here now, though. Same. Yeah. Class got it. 3 comes out, divides, so you get an x, and then you get a minus 7. So the thing to watch is that both of these are the same, x minus 7 and x minus 7. That's important. And the question should be working that way for you. Okay, but watch what we can do. The GCF comes down in front like that, the plus 3. And in brackets as well, the x minus 7. That's right. Okay, so now what are we looking at? We're looking at the very last type of question we had. See? The GCF is just the things that are in brackets now, right? Okay, so what's the GCF going to be for this situation here?
X minus 7.
Yeah, Zoom, everybody got it. Zoom got it, class got it. See, the GCF is, that's x minus 7. And so watch, if I had a full piece of paper, it would line up nicely. What happens is the x minus 7, it goes up in front like that. And then what's left is the x and the plus 3 in brackets like that. GCF is out in front. And then the rest of the stuff goes in the inside there. Final answer, by the way. Yeah, watch where those come from. See, x in the +3. X in the +3 like that. Yeah. Color coded. 21st century. Look at that. Goes there and there. Okay, so what do we have? We had, notice, 1, 2, 3, 4 terms to start with. 4. And we just attack them 2 at a time, right? First 2, second 2. GCF for both. And you bring everything down into back into an equation like this, right? Through to the end. Okay, want to try the next one? There's two to go, 3 to go, I think. All right. Beautiful. Let's see what we got here. The goal is to factor these things. I'm going to say, if I didn't say it, factor by grouping. That's the name for what we're doing here, because grouping means 2 terms at a time. Okay, so what do we got? X squared plus 8x minus 2x minus 16. All right, so what do we do with the first 2 terms? We're going to do them separate, yeah. So we're going to look at those 2. So we get the GSF? No, GCF, right? From both of those. 2 goes into 8. 2 divides into 8, but there's no 2 there, so no. 4 divides into 8, but there's no 4 there. Just x. Okay, nothing for the numbers. Okay, there's an invisible 1 there. Nothing to divide there, really. But x divides into both. Yeah, class got it. X squared divided by x gives you x. 8x divided by x gives you plus 8. Okay, so that'll be useful. Okay. In fact, what we can do, just because we're working like this, we'll just take it all the way down to this step here. X times now x plus 8 like that. Okay, because watch. If we rainbow this out, multiply this out, look what happens. X times x gives you what? X squared. X times 8 gives you what? 8x. You see? Goes back as well. Now over on this side, we have these 2 terms. And I'm going to suggest be careful with minuses for this one. They can get some special attention there. Eight goes into 16, but not into there, right? No, you can check. 2 doesn't divide by 3. Yeah, 2 works, right? Okay, so 2 divides into both of those. What's negative 2x divided by 2? Minus x, right on. Just like that. And then minus 16 divided by 2? Minus 8. Perfect. So now, this is a little different for this question. Watch. Are these the same?
No.
X, 8. Zoom says no. Right? Positives, negatives, not the same. They got to be the same for this to work, right?
Mhm.
So what we do is we try and find another common factor in here to see if we can get them the same. And there is one. Happens to be -1. Okay, there's a negative there and a negative there. So that counts as a common factor. Right? So we pull out a negative and we have to put a 1 there so that it has a number, right? Okay, so then what do we got? Negative x divided by -1. Negative divided by negative is, yeah, Zoom got it. Plus x there, right?
Yeah.
Same for over here. -8 divided by -1 is
Plus 8.
+8 like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so
it's
now
-1 bracket x plus 8.
Zoom said -1 bracket x plus 8. Not bad. I'll give you the x plus 8. That part comes down. But remember, for the GCF, that's what goes in front. You got to multiply those together.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's not just -1. What's it going to be?
2.
2 for sure. What's the sign? Plus or minus? Minus. +2 times -1, -2, right? Okay. So
Yeah.
that's how that looks.
Mhm.
And now our last step. These are the same. These are like a common factor now. They go out in front. And what are you left over with on the inside?
Inside. See.
From class, we got x minus 2, and yeah, that looks good to me.
X minus 2. Yeah. It's out of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. All right, how you guys feeling about that? Mysterious, hey there, Peter? What do you think? So the situation is 1, 2, 3, 4 terms, way too big to deal with at once. So like any problem, you break it down, right? Into smaller parts. So we do 2 terms at a time. Okay, what do we do? GCF for both of those. Put the results back into like an equation form here.
So I have a question. How can we what, how can I get that question as an answer there?
This?
Yeah, because x times x plus 8 minus 2x plus here, yeah.
Yeah, see? It goes back and forth from one another. Watch, if we do the rainbow to multiply it out, x times x plus 8, that gives you this, right? The order's backwards, but that's okay. That's okay, actually. Yeah, so good to ask. Right? That's okay there. And what if we multiply with the -2? See? It's -2 now times that thing. Yeah, yeah.
But I can't understand why minus 2 goes to the bracket.
Officially what happens is we when you pull out a common factor, you divide, right?
Yeah.
So we can do that here. If we say a GCF is x plus 8,
Yeah.
We divide it here. Divide it there. Okay, so the GCF goes out in front. We divide it out. What are we left with? X. We divide it here. What are we left with? -2. Yeah? Yeah, so from class, the GCF here needs to be the same. That's right. That's why it was close with the minus, but not close enough. Has to be the same for both. Yeah. Okay, so that's officially what's going on. It's not just pulling out numbers and stuff. Dividing. Basics, right? I think I got 2 more and then pie time, then some homework time. Practice. Can I switch the screen? Yeah. There you go. Watch your negatives for this one. But it's a similar type of question. Okay, so you start thinking of the GCFs, you start thinking about getting those brackets the same, right? Yeah, that's the thing to watch for. What am I doing? Copying that down. 2x, so no. The question is find the, so factor the following here. Oh, the interweb's slowing down. Okay, this will be our last question. Even the computer's tired today. Okay, -5x minus 5 and then plus 15, right? Okay, 2 at a time. Keep life simple or simplify life. That's philosophy. All right, so we got our GCF from those. Oh, maybe. I heard 2x from class, maybe.
Yeah, 2x.
2x says Zoom. Yeah, let's do it 1 at a time. Numbers first, 2 for sure. What are you left with? Yeah, it's -3. X will stick around. You can take an X out of, right? 2 available, 1 available, so take 1. Yeah. Ah, X -3 is how you say it. I think that's how you write it there, right?
Mhm.
You can't what? No, it's this actually. We left to right. Yeah. And so take it right to the last bit there. 2x,
Bracket.
x -3 like that. Okay. Yeah, some of you saw it was 2x in the very beginning, right? So eventually this step here, yeah, you might even be able to skip it and go right to this one. Do a little bit of these calculations in your head, right? But this is safe to do it that way. Okay, so now then, we got those done. Let's check out over here. What are we looking at? What? You don't like the way it looks?
Huh.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was off the page. Okay, thank you. Yeah, looking at those two now. Oh, I see. Class is going. So draw the thing. Okay. Perfect. 3 has to divide everything, okay? Like both, common. So 15 divides by 3. Oh, you mean for an answer? Or for yeah, well, 3 will divide 15, but 5 doesn't divide by 3, right? Yeah.
Right.
I think the other way around. That's good. So 5 divides by 5. And 15 divides by 5. Yeah, perfect.
It will be 3.
It'll be, yeah, Zoom says 3 and class says minus x there for sure. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly. Class says -1. Zoom, what do you think?
Yeah, -1.
-1, because they're almost, but opposite, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
-1 plus. Yeah.
X -3 from class for sure. Bringing it down like this. We got the brackets the same, so I'll give you that. What about now this thing? -5 indeed, right?
Five.
I can circle it just so it's familiar, but I think you know. Getting to know now what happens, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
And now that GCF is x -3 and 2 2x -5.
Yeah, Zoom got it there. Okay, x -3. And that goes in the front, and then 2x -5 goes afterwards. Okay. For the, absolutely. That's what we've been doing. Yeah. Those multiplied by one another. So 5 plus 5 times -1. -5. Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Officially, the order does not matter. If you wrote it the other way around, 2x -5 times x -3, yeah, it gives you the same thing. Okay, but just to be organized, right? I'm gonna write it like that. The question is, can you have homework now? Someone's eager for homework. I love this. Yeah. So listen, as you saw, the computer was starting to slow down a bit. Maybe it's back. No, but I'm gonna leave it there today. I think there is one more question, but we can do it as a warm up next day. Same sort of style. Or if class wants it, I could do it. There's that one, and then yeah, then it's just the homework after that. All right. So I'll put that up. This is the last one there. But what we can do is we'll take our 3:14 break for a little bit, 5 minutes to stretch around. And then, yeah, if you want, I can do this last one with you and then the homework as well. Okay. Yeah. Okay, good. So class, yeah, 5 minutes, make yourself comfortable. Zoom, how are you doing over there? What do you need? You're
I
good.
sent you homework for day 14 and I will do day 15 and 16 today.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, you continue on day 15 if you're not done. And day 16 is on Teams already. I put it up there at the start.
Yeah, okay. Thanks.
Okay. All right. So Zoom, I'm going to pause the video
Okay. Just send
and
me my homework.